Today in science, I want you to think about, do shadows move? And if you answer yes to that question, why do they move? And if you answer no, why does it not move? Now I want you to think, if you answered yes, if the object doesn't move, like if you don't move with your shadow, is it going to still move? So we're going to do an experiment with that today and find out if a shadow will move if the object doesn't move. Today, boys and girls, we're still going to be working with tracing shadows, but what we are going to do instead is pick one shadow and trace it several times during the day. What you are going to need is an item to trace, maybe rocks if you don't have chalk, or you can trace this on paper, and then I will show you what we're going to do next. So if you look, you see I've traced the bottom of the cup, and the reason I do this is because sometimes the wind blows or something happens and your object might move, and if it falls down, I can just know exactly where to put it again. Then the next thing I'm going to do is trace the shadow. And now I've traced about where the shadow is. So if I move my cup, I can see where the shadow is and put it back. Now, let's pretend I don't have chalk. I can use paper like we did yesterday, or I can also just use a rock and put a rock at the top of the shadow. Now once you've traced this shadow one time, then you're gonna leave your object there and come out several times during the day. You might wanna come out once an hour-ish or so and come out and trace and see if your shadow moves. And if it does move, how does it move? And what do you notice? Tomorrow, I will show you what my shadow tracings look like, and I hope to see some of yours too.